How you doing, friends? I am just beaming in from what looks like Egypt, but it's not. This is the Karnak temple that was so cool, the Temple of Sekhmet. Just FYI. So I wanted to share a little bit because I'm super excited to launch our next masterclass. It's a three-part masterclass that begins next Friday, a week from this Friday, November 7th. Noon Pacific time is the time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern. And so I wanted to share a little bit about the topic. And first of all, it's going to be really one of the ceremonial times that we were with the goddesses in the Temple of the Rose Seers, which is the beautiful, beautiful mystery school temple that the goddesses come through to us in. And Mary Magdalene is going to be leading this with other goddess energies present. And the theme is softening. And it's called a master class to soften in quantum sovereignty under the rose flame. So, what I'm knowing about it so far is that the call is to allow during these times something of your resilience to drop and to fall away, and some of your resistance to fall away and to soften into something uniquely you that is coming through in these times. These times are marked by a very distinct shift in timelines, as you know. We're hearing lots of that from lots of other channels, and especially this three-eye atlas comet that's heading towards the Earth. What I have shared last in my last blog newsletter was what I'm being told that it's really profoundly shifting the Earth's stratosphere basically to allow more of the Divine Mother love to flow freely here. And that is really something. So I'm just getting this understanding as it moves through time space towards all of our planets and next it's going by all of our planets and to Earth. It's shifting the stratosphere and it's shifting the timelines of all of us towards a unique destination of really integrative work with the Mother God, Mother Goddess, because so many of us are here very purposefully at this time to integrate Mother and Father God within us, to know that we're both. We're feminine and masculine, and we're weaving them together such that ultimately it doesn't matter. There won't be so much of a distinction once the feminine, once her energy is equalized on par with what's the masculine energy that's been here. And once the masculine really turns resiliently into the divine masculine. So, this is a call to anyone who's interested in that because I'll be channeling more about that. But I'll also be bringing in light codes and assisting you with adjusting your energy field and your heart energy, especially the high heart, to be more of an open channel of these higher frequencies. Ultimately, the energy work that you'll be offered during this time is to elevate your vibration to be more of a channel yourselves for this high vibration. And that ultimately assists you in channeling all kinds of things like the energy, yes, and messages and your own higher self connection in a broader way. So that's what it's about. The link is here with this video, and I would love to see you there. It's going to be a very special time. These master classes are always full of surprises. I can tell you this is what I know so far, but when we are in it and when the channeling comes through, it's always, we usually end up rather astonished at what messages truly come forward. And I can guarantee there will be some of that. There will be a limited amount of time during these 75-minute classes for Q&A relevant to the topic at hand, relevant to your own ascension, relevant to anything that might be blocking your perceptions in some way, that kind of thing. So I like to stipulate it's not time for a big reading on your business, for instance, or something like that, that please, you're welcome anytime for a formal reading, but relevant to this work at hand, lots of Q&A. There will be availability for Q&A. So I hope that you'll sign up. I look forward to seeing you. We've already got a beautiful list and growing every day. And do consider this as preparation for what's coming at the solstice time, which is like they're saying December 19th, 20th, 21st, when the comet is closest there seems to be, there will be some rather profound things happening. I don't know exactly what, but perhaps we'll be getting more insights on that. And so I just think it's such a beautiful time to have yourself prepared. You'll have the recording. To have yourself prepared for the welcoming of this much light. That's what the solstice brings anyway. And I always love the winter solstice so much because it's the return of the light. And so it's a big return of the light. I mean, to me, I don't get super excited about a lot of things like this, but this one I'm really called to be creating this video and sharing about because it is something quite spectacular that we are in the midst of and experiencing. And by the way, you might be experiencing a lot of purging still because, we have to release the old things that we've been holding in order to be containers for that much light. So you're not alone if that's happening. And again, if you want to understand that more or want assistance, that's also something that I can help you with in readings and energy shifts. But the return of the light of us, the Christ light through us, this Christus concept is getting broader and broader and bigger and bigger. And what I'm also seeing is that the Earth's grid I've been in lately this week in sessions, I've been anchoring the clients into the new golden Earth grid because there's still remnants, there's still framework of the old grid there. And so it's really interesting because Spirit has taken the advantage of the time to anchor the people into the new golden grid that we all as light workers have been playing a huge role in. And so, to the extent that that's of interest, undoubtedly this will assist you with that and with understanding of that as well. So it's promising to be a lovely time in the Rose Temple. And I just would love to see you there. And you can register now. And once you register, things will start to shift. It's pretty profound what happens once we sign up for things like this. And it's really beautiful. So thank you. I love to be in service to you and your beloved heart. And I hope to see you on the 7th. Namaste.